Welcome to Lead a Life Uncommon. I'm Mary Bicknell. I am here today to invite you to go to my YouTube channel. I know I'm asking you to switch platforms. This is why. I've just uploaded an hour and a half, a 90-minute-ish, maybe an hour and 34 minutes, workshop called Get Real, Get Bold. And it's for you to make money. It's for you to get over your BS. It's for you to stop procrastinating. It's for you to really get serious about making money. The conversation that I have had over the last week, literally, between being interviewed on a podcast and doing a workshop and, of course, different clients and just conversations in general, it all goes to the question of, how do I value myself? And, someone asked me today, Mary, what's my money philosophy? And I thought, I haven't thought about it from that perspective. What I've thought about with money is you're in business. You need to make money and you need to have that as your leading edge. And the reason being is when we just are in the I just want to help people state, that's really great. And money comes from that. Don't get me wrong. And yet there's moments where many women are not clear and concise and can predict and project what kind of revenue or income that they want. And part of the reason is they've never actually sat down and got serious about their numbers, about what does it take to live the life I want. And so in this workshop, which is a replay of a workshop that I gave to people for, that signed up for one of my programs a while back, it just really was the kickoff for them to get into reality on what does it take for you to live a life that you want? What does that look like? What do you need to charge? Where is your thinking? How can you be honest about what you really want? How can you stop playing small? How can you stop bullshitting yourself? How can you stop procrastinating and really look at what are your numbers? And I know so many times when we talk about how do I value myself, I want to also reiterate, and I don't know that I said this in this workshop, but I'm saying it to you now. I want to reiterate that there's a difference between you as an amazing, beautiful, bold, dynamic leader in your life. There's a difference between your worthiness just because you are and that of your service or product that you deliver. And when you get better at separating the two, you can step more fully into wanting whatever the hell you want with no guilt, unapologetically, being, yes, I'm all in, and whatever the number. That's the other thing too. It doesn't really matter what your number is. I could talk about like making $500,000 or $1 million or $10 million. You know what? There's sacrifices that are involved in that. You have to pay for what you want in a sense. You have to do a time money exchange evaluation. You have to decide, do I want to work with a lot of people? Do I want a big team? All these kind of things. And that's why you also need to get clear on what kind of income do you really want that would make you feel rich, make you feel wealthy, have the things that you want. So you would never utter words like, I can't afford it, I wish I could, blah, blah, blah. None of that. And yet, conversely, so many women come to me, I'm like, how much money do you want to make? What are you making now? Et cetera, et cetera. And they have these, huge pie in the sky kind of numbers. And you may think me just saying pie in the sky sounds derogatory or not reality. Of course, they can make all the money that they want if they are willing to do the work. And part of the work, my friends, is getting real and getting bold about what do you really need to live. This is one of the things that I have found is that, 100K ain't what it used to be. You can't, I know there's plenty of people that aren't making $100,000 and they're struggling. And there's plenty of people over $100,000 who are not wise with their money. And yet there is, there's a moment where you have to decide what kind of house do I want to live in? What kind of car do I want to drive? Do I want to have a massage? What kind of things do you want? And then what do you need to do to make those things happen? And then are you willing to do it? So I want to invite you to go over to my YouTube channel. Of course, you can just look up Mary Bicknell. I think it is, and I'm pulling it up right now, so sorry. I do believe if I type in YouTube/Mary Bicknell, actually, if you type in, this is easier, youtube.com/lead-the-parade. I will put a link in these show notes, this podcast show notes. And of course, it will also show up as a video. And you can also listen to my podcast via YouTube. Anyhow, go to youtube.com/lead lead the parade. Or you can go, of course, to Mary Bicknell and look for the ones that show whatever, 600 plus subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, I'm working on getting to 1,000 people before the end of the year. So go do it. I want to encourage you to go do it and do this workshop. I promise it's going to be a game changer. It's going to have you think, and that's really what this is all about. So remember, it takes you being bold in order to lead a life uncommon. And I have zero doubts that you can truly accomplish all the success that you want. It's just about getting real and being bold. See you over on YouTube. Bye now.